Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to say I'm sorry for the lack of videos lately. I've been kind of busy and I haven't really been in the mood to make videos. I've kind of been having like writer's block for videos, like I just can't think of what to film. So if you have ideas, please leave them down below and I'll try to do those, but I don't know why, I've just kind of been in a video making slump, but I definitely will be making more soon, so stay tuned for that. Today's video is going to be my favorite brushes, like my must-have brushes, like if I'm going out of town or anything, these will definitely always be with me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into that so I don't ramble too much. The first one that I'm going to talk about is the e.l.f. small angled brush. This is my all-time favorite eyeliner brush. This is what I use to put on my gel liner. And it's super skinny and super precise, so that's why I love it, because I can get a really straight and thin line to do my cat eye wing, and I just absolutely love it. So moving right along, I'm going to stay in the e.l.f. category because I absolutely love e.l.f. brushes. They're extremely affordable and I think they're perfectly good brushes, even though they're not like super high quality, but I do use them on a daily basis, so I like to keep it cheap. And yeah, so the next one that I'm going to talk about is the e.l.f. Professional Concealer Brush, and I don't use this for concealer at all. I use this brush for multiple other things. I use it to clean up my lipstick, like around the edges, so I guess I do use it for concealer sometimes, but normally I just use it to like put the lipstick on and like draw my lipstick on. So I use it for that, and then I also use this to correct my makeup mistakes, which sounds weird, but if I get mascara on my eyelids, I will take this brush, since it's very like hard and dense at the top. I use this to scrape away the dried mascara, and it works perfectly, and without this brush, like I'm like a mess and I don't know how to clean off my mascara. So I will make a tips and tricks video for how to correct makeup mistakes soon, so be watching out for that. But yeah, so that's exactly what I use this brush for, and I love it. Next, I have three e.l.f. face brushes that I absolutely could not live without. I use them on a daily basis, and I would die without these brushes. The first one is what you've seen a million times on YouTube. It's very famous, and it is the e.l.f. powder brush, which is just a flat top, brush. I don't know what to call it, but I use this for my liquid foundation. It applies it so well, so even, and it makes you look flawless, and yeah, I don't know what I would do without this brush. It is perfect. And all these brushes are fairly easy to clean. I do use the e.l.f. brush shampoo. If you want me to make a video on how I clean my brushes, then I will, but it's really just simple. I just put the stuff on it and clean the brushes and then let them sit overnight. And yeah, so I really recommend this brush for liquid foundation. Next two are the e.l.f. blush brush, and the e.l.f. complexion brush. So I use this for my powder, like my loose powders and stuff like that, and then I use this obviously for my blush. This is probably the only one that I do use the actual name of the brush for the product that I use it for. So yeah, I do apply my blush with this. It is perfect. It's just like, I don't know what it is about it, but I don't use anything else for my blush, and it's just really fits perfect for where your blush is supposed to go, and it's so soft and it doesn't shed. None of these brushes shed, by the way, and they're just really good. And this is just great for like an all-around brush. You can use this for a multitude of things. I do use it for my powder and like my translucent powder and anything that is loose, and I just put it on here, and it's just really fluffy and it just goes on very smoothly, and I just love it for like my all around my face kind of stuff. You can use it for bronzer too. It is just awesome. Okay, so these next four brushes are not e.l.f. Two of them are Sigma, two of them are Ecotools, and then one of them is the Shani brush that I already talked about in one of my favorites videos, so I will start with that one. It is this one. It does not have a name because none of their brushes do have names or numbers on them, which kind of sucks because I can't really I don't know what to call this or how I would identify this one from the rest of them, but it looks like this. I did get this in one of their kits, so if you buy the huge set of brushes, I will put the link down below of the product of where I got this brush from, and then you can just get all the brushes because they're all really good. This is just my favorite one from the set. I use this for my contour. It fits perfectly in the hollows of my cheeks. It doesn't like build up the product or make it look harsh. It just glides on the bronzer perfectly, and I absolutely love it for contour. I'm so happy that I found it, and it is just wonderful to me. The next ones are the Sigma brushes, and I absolutely love Sigma. These are just my favorite ones, or my go-to everyday brushes, but I definitely use more for doing eye makeup and stuff. But this one I use for my eyebrows. It is the Sigma Small Angle E65 brush, and this one is very comparable to the first brush I mentioned by e.l.f., the small angled brush. This is just a little bit more pricey, and it's a little bit more dense than the other one. The other one might not be as great for your eyebrows because it could bend, but this one is just perfectly, like, it just keeps It just creates a really straight line, and I just love it for my brows because it doesn't apply the product too harsh or anything. And yeah, so this is what I've been using on a regular basis, and I love it. The next brush by Sigma is the E40. It is the tapered blending, and holy crap, I cannot live without this brush. It is the perfect blending brush. It is just like those big fluffy ones that everyone needs in their collection, and it's perfect for blending out eyeshadow. It gives the perfect gradient look, and I would be nowhere without this brush. I don't know how I survived without it. The last two brushes are by Ecotools, and like the shiny ones, they don't have numbers or names on them, so it's really hard to like say exactly what brush it is or how I can tell you where to get it, but I will try to find links and put them in the down bar so you can purchase these because I really do love these ones. The first one is kind of like a flat, tapered, like shading brush. I don't really know what to call it. It's just really pointy and really dense and angled. And I don't really know what else to say about it, so I can't really talk about the name or the company, but I use this every single day as my brush for highlighting. I use this to get right under the brow bone, and it fits perfectly. Like the shape is just perfectly in the shape of like the arch of your eyebrow, and it's perfect for a highlight shade, so I use this every day for that. And last but not least is the second one by Ecotools. It's kind of like a fatter version of the first one. It's just a lot more dense, has a lot more hairs, and I also use this to blend out colors in the crease. I put Naked on this a lot from the Naked palette, and it just fits perfectly like right in the crease, and it's just a great alternative to a blending brush. Like if you don't want to spend the money on Sigma or MAC or one of those brushes, then this is a great dupe for one of those. I think, in my opinion, it definitely blends out very well, and this is exactly what I use it for, just to blend out colors. And yeah, I do love this brush, and I definitely take it with me wherever I go. So those are all my must-have and my favorite brushes. I really hope you enjoyed and maybe got some ideas for new brushes to try. I will try to leave all the links to the brushes down below. If you have any questions, just go ahead and ask down below as well. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out!